have a few questions for you today. Are you investing in SEO for your company? Are you using your content to try to drive people towards your website or your main source where you're trying to sell your product or service? Are you seeing a constant increase in click-through rates, conversions, and ultimately sales month by month, quarter by quarter? Or are you still seeing no leads, no conversions, no increase in click-through rates, and you're just struggling to make your business grow? According to Wix, companies that use video marketing on their websites enjoy a 41% increase in traffic leading to conversions. 41%. I mean, think about it. These are just numbers, but 41%. That's like the difference in the size between a mouse and one of my squirrels. Research has also shown that 84% of consumers have been convinced to buy a product or service after seeing a video. And they're also twice as likely to share that content than any other type of content with their friends. I don't know. If this isn't serious enough business to make you want to take a closer look at how video marketing could work for you, I don't know what would. And on this video, I'm going to give you 6 reasons as to why you should be using video marketing in 2022. I'm Ed Squire, and welcome to Video Marketing Mastery. Okay, number 1, increase in calls to action. Probably one of the most important things that you need to incorporate into your website is a strategy for how you're going to get people to click on the things you want them to click on. And whether it's calls to action in a video or calls to action on your website or in your Instagram or any of your platforms is calls to action. Here's what QuickSprout found out when they did some research on this. Instead of having regular calls to action on a sidebar or on a button on a page, they used video, and they got a 380% increase in their calls to action from having a video on their website. So if videos are getting that kind of a response, why wouldn't you want to do that? Number 2, an increase in first page rankings. BrightEdge.com reports that Google is now putting video snippets next to 20% of search results, and they're discovering that users are more likely to click on them. Haven't you found out recently or discovered that when you Google something, not only do YouTube videos show up, but also videos from other platforms as well? Why wouldn't we want to get on that trend? And Forrester Research also found out that videos are going to get a 53% increase in first page rankings than any other type of SEO that's out there. SEO. Now, if you don't know who BrightEdge is, they do SEO and search engine optimization for some of the world's biggest companies. Number 3, the rise of social media stories. And I don't mean social media stories as in the tool that's on various platforms like Instagram Reels or YouTube Reels, TikTok, Facebook. I'm talking about the practice of telling stories about your company, your life, your day, just something about you. Our stories are getting more attention from viewers than they ever have before. According to me, according to Esquire Media, that's me, social media stories that use video to show a brand's personality can create a more personal and vulnerable connection better than any other style of content. And that's a fact. The great thing about stories is they're relatively easy to make. They're challenging in the sense that you need to be vulnerable and open and genuine with people. They really do capture a lot of attention. You can't do that through a static image. Instagram really tries to do that. Instagram is the best platform for static photographs, but it doesn't compare to video. Why would they be implementing Reels and putting such a focus on that now than they ever did before? And the reality is, well, another great thing about stories is you can do polls with them. You can do a survey, you can ask for people's opinions, you can do interaction with people in a way that static imagery does not do. Number 4, increase in organic traffic. And there's no better example of that than in TikTok and in YouTube. Now, that also happens on all the other platforms, but both TikTok and YouTube are known for being able to gather a great amount of attention in a short period of time organically with video than any other platform. In my intro video, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link to it here, unless it's over on this side here, and you can check out, he has got over 191, actually this is a few weeks later now, I think he's almost at 200,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He grows at a rate of about 4,000 to 5,000 new subscribers per week. He doesn't do any paid advertising, and everything is done organically, and he's done that since the beginning, and it's taken him about 5 years to do it. So there's no question that putting a video on your landing page, on the front part of your website, introducing yourself is a very powerful way to capture your audience's attention and get them to know you in a personal way. And since Google tracks the amount of time that people spend on your website and watching your videos, it stands a greater chance of them referring it and connecting it to your audience through their algorithms. According to Wix, video content can contribute to 157% in organic traffic for your landing pages. The bottom line is there's no other way to get that kind of attention onto your landing page or whatever your source is that you want to have traffic come to for your product or service than videos are. Number 5, video is by far the most powerful medium. 81% of businesses are using video as a marketing tool. Viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video, compared to 10% when reading it in text. 74% of marketers say that video has a better return on investment than static imagery. Now, what's also interesting is that when it comes to video marketing being the most powerful medium out there, professional marketing companies, whether it's SEO, social media marketing companies, they rely on video more than any other type of content. And 78% of these companies say that video content is the number one reason for their increase in sales and conversions and click-through rates with their customers. And finally, number 6, the most important reason to use video marketing in your business strategy is because it by far has a greater return on investment than any other medium that's out there. According to Animoto, which is a video marketing company, 88% of video marketers are satisfied with the return on the investment for their video marketing efforts on social media. Everything boils down to the return on your investment. I said in my introductory video, if you haven't seen it, again, I'll put a link in the description below. Have a look at this thing, because I say that I don't care how many viewers I have or subscribers I have or followers I have. These are all great things. They're indicators that you're capturing attention. But at the end of the day, is what I'm putting out there, is it converting into click-through rates that are increased, impressions that turn into click-through rates, and am I making sales on a consistently increasing scale? Because that's the reason why we're in business. So I want to thank you for being with me on this video today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Introduce yourself. I'd love to get to know you. Let's do it together. Thanks for sticking with me until the end, and we'll see you on the next episode.